Matt Reeves, the Batman. We thought it was going to get canceled last week. And all of a sudden, boom, Matt Reeves signing a deal, first look deal with Warner Brothers Discovery. This is like their first signed director for a massive deal like this since the purchase of Warner Brothers for Discovery. And this is good news if you like the Batman universe. If you don't like the Batman universe, I don't know what to tell you. I like this news. That means the Penguin show is going to happen. That means the Arkham show is probably going to happen. Batman 2 and 3 probably going to happen. So I want it to go farther. I want him to be in a new Justice League movie with a different Justice League, with a new cast. I want Batgirl, Nightwing, all that in Pattinson's world. And I think Matt Reeves, if we be patient, I think he can give it to us. With that being said, I like Matt Reeves, but they nerfed the Caped Crusader show that was supposed to be a spiritual successor to the Batman animated series. Apparently HBO, they're pulling the plug. It's not going to be on that network. They're also going to keep that show in production and shop it to another streaming service. Why would they do that? Because every Batman show, animated movie, anything Batman is on HBO Max. And I know that HBO Max is merging next summer with Discovery, so HBO, all that's going to be gone anyways. Just David Zaslav, he thinks that licensing out these shows will bring in more money than having it on the HBO Max service. Two ways I'm looking at this that makes perfect sense. The other way I'm looking at it is I'm kind of bummed, but then I'm not bummed because I was excited that Bruce Timm was coming back, and I guess Matt Reeves was attached to this, but this show is not included in his first look deal. So apparently, why wouldn't he fight for this show? That's a good question. He's like, I'm gonna sign his first look deal. I'm gonna make stacks. I'm making bags. And Warner Brothers is like, the only thing is, we're not doing the Cape Crusader. He's like, okay. It's just like, why would he sacrifice the Cape Crusader and then sign the first look deal? It's like, did he have a choice in the matter? Because he was an executive producer on the Cape Crusader show. So you think he would have some kind of say if he was offered a first look deal. So I keep saying it's a spiritual successor. That means it's not really canon to the Batman animated series, which is why I wasn't too excited for it to begin with. I want something that's like a Batman Beyond, like a New Adventures of Batman, like a Justice League Unlimited. All that stuff's canon to the animated series. And then you have the Batman and Harley Quinn movie that came out a couple years ago. That's kind of canon, That's what they said. But they're getting into that territory. It's like, is it? That's kind of where I was at with this Cape Crusader show. They're saying it's a spiritual successor, meaning it's kind of like it, but not really connected because we want to do our own spin on it, which is like, we don't really want to adhere to the rules that we already established, but we're still going to take what was cool about that and exploit it in this version. I don't really like that. Either make it canon or go the other way and just do something totally radically different, but don't try to steal shit from the animated series, to try to bring that appeal to this series. It's just something was off about it. Why would a lot of people were hyped, it's a spiritual successor. Yeah, that means it's not really canon, bro. They're just taking the shit from the animated series. They're taking the stuff that was good and they're trying to put it in their new show, but not include it with why the original was good to begin with. It doesn't make sense. And then the fact Bruce Timm's attached to it, it's like, bro, it's super simple. The animation was like a throwback, like a prequel. It's supposed to be like a prequel to the animated series. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then they're gonna go out of the way of saying, well, it's a spiritual successor, so you can't expect it to be, connected. It's like, all right, don't make it then. I'm very 50-50 on that. I really wanted just to see what a full trailer to see if I can be like, all right, that's kind of canon. But we don't have that opportunity yet. A lot of people are saying just because it's in production doesn't mean it's going to get bought. So we may not see it. Are you guys pissed off? Are you guys happy? What are your thoughts on Caped Crusader getting canceled? And what are your thoughts on Matt Reeves signing a first look deal for Warner Brothers for like 10 years or some shit? That's a long time, but he's got the money for it now. They're guaranteeing like his plan. This is what Zack Snyder did apparently, but they took it away from him. It wasn't going good. But gotta remember, this is a different Warner Brothers, people.